Hey guys, and welcome back. So, a spring update on my Sapodilla. Just look at that. It's big now. Even with the shed in the back that I had to cut half the tree off, it looks beautiful. Just look at it. Gorgeous. So this tree here has been in here for about 4 years, and it was only last season that was when I was able to get some fruits to set because it was being overwatered. And like the winter prior, this past winter here, it rained quite a bit, well, a lot actually. And as you can see here, the ground is still very moist. I did not water this at all. So this season here, I may not have to even water this guy, unless when I have to, fertilize it, and then I would have to, sprinkle some water on the fertilizers to get to work it into the soil. But that may be the only time I need to water it very lightly. So it's been, 4 or 5 years, so the tree is very established. Maybe not need to water at all. But I had to cut half the tree off, almost half, because of the shed here. So I was able to save this branch here by pushing it this way because this one has a fruit, and that is the biggest one. Really, let me show you. So this fruit here has been here for quite some time now, but this is as big as it got so far, and this is the biggest fruit on here. Look at that, beautiful. Not the size of a golf ball yet, but the shape is beautiful. This is an Alano. Look at that, gorgeous. So I read that this is one of the top varieties out there. So I'm very excited to try this, but I'm thinking that it may take another maybe 5 months before it's ready to be harvested. And another thing is that this tree here, I think it had 7 fruits coming from last season, but then it aborted a couple. I think because it was a little bit deformed, so the tree didn't like it. Like this guy here. So this is one of the few first few um, that set, and just look at that, a little bit deformed there. So I'm not sure if the tree will keep this fruit or abort it, but it has gotten this big here, so I think it's gonna stay. Here's another one. This one looks this one is beautiful. Still, you can see a little deform right here. This line right here. Look at that right there. But I think this one will be okay. But from this angle here, the shape beautiful. I can't wait for it to be big and enjoy it. So that's three. I think I did. Let me see. Let me see if there's another one anywhere. There's one more down here for sure. So this one right here. This one is Look at that. Beautiful. So there used to be another smaller one here that goes along with this guy here, but the tree aborted that guy. So I guess four left. But man, look at that. Beautiful. Gorgeous. So look at that. Let me zoom back out. Let me see. Let me see. Okay. There it is. Not good looking yet because I think so right now it is spring. The tree is gonna get fuller sooner, and it's coming off winter, so this is gonna be my veggie bed here. Nothing green yet, so it's not lush yet, so it's not picture perfect yet, but it will be. So here, so it's spring, so you're gonna get a lot of new growth here. So it's gonna grow new growth all throughout the season. Um, so, but this tree here can take a beating. So all of these new growth here, I can come in here and clean them up, trim them off, and the tree will do just fine. It's not gonna be it's not gonna be go to shock and just curl up and die. It's not gonna do that. So it can take quite a beating. So this guy here, you can prune it how you want to be. But look at that, beautiful. So I can't decide how high I want this guy to be. So I read that the wood it's quite tough, but just look at this. Look at the sway and the swing of this branch. Let me zoom back out. Let me back it. Okay, so look at that. So it's not very sturdy yet. So maybe when it gets a little bit older and more mature, and the and the branches, or maybe as big as this post back here, then it can be a little bit more stiffer. But if the wind blows, we get Santa Ana wind here, so they get very violent. So you know I'm afraid that it will swing and hit my house, and that's gonna be it's gonna cost me dearly to fix it. So I'm not sure how high I will let this guy be, but yeah, but let me see. Let's go back out. So if right now, imagine this tree up to right here, that looks kind of weird, right? so so maybe this is probably the best height for this tree. I'll probably keep it around this height here. So so with a tree like this, I'm not sure how many fruits it can get. It can sustain it at one point, but I think it can be quite a bit. So right now I have four. Another 5 months before I can enjoy it. But here for this guy here, it actually blooms year round. So right now, you can see that. Look at that. So once this tree is established, it's gonna fruit for you year round. So you're always gonna have something to enjoy throughout the year, and that is something that I love. However, one thing about this tree is that I've tried to hand pollinate in it with a brush and the squeezing method, and nothing seems to work. So I just let Mother Nature do it. And this guy here blooms a lot, during the real blooming season, in spring, summer, and fall. And as you can see, it is a big tree, right? But only seven fruits set. So maybe because it was the first season, it may do better this season. I don't know, but the rate of success is quite low, in my opinion. So we'll have to see what happens this season. But regardless, I am happy that I figured out that it was over watering and and finally produced some result right there. Beautiful, right? All right, guys, just an update on the Sapodilla here. Spring is here. Lots and lots of new growth. Look at that. All of these here will be trimmed. All right, guys. Enjoy your day.